Good day. Welcome to A.A.Sobriety Clean. Step 7. Here it goes. We humbly asked him to remove our shortcomings. Okay? Here we go. Here's with working at step 7. We have already done much of the spiritual preparation we need to begin step 7. But, it's important that we draw the connection between the work we've done and the results that the work has produced. Okay, the other 6 steps that you guys previously did have all served to sow the seeds of humility in our spirits. In this step, those seeds take root and grow, okay? Many of us have difficulty with the concept of humility, and while we begin addressing this issue in step 6, it merits attention in step 7, too, okay? So they're kind of similar. We need to understand what humility is for us and how its presence is revealed in our lives. We definitely should not confuse humility with humiliation. When we are humiliated, we are ashamed. We feel worthless, okay? Because I know when I drank, I felt worthless, okay? And people used to try to humiliate me. Matter of fact, they did humiliate me, okay, on purpose. Humility is almost the complete opposite of this feeling when you work in the steps. We've been stripping away layers of denial, ego, and self-centeredness, okay? Because I remember when I drank, I thought I was on top of the world. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was untouchable. I thought I could fight better. I thought I could walk better, talk better, dance better. Yes, okay? I'm gonna tell you, no. We have also been building a more positive self-image and practicing spiritual principles, see? You gotta get a higher power, okay? You gotta get a sponsor. Before we couldn't see our strength because the good and the healthy part of us was hidden behind our disease, okay? Now we can. Because you know why? Because you got some time under your belt now. Okay, even though some may have 24 hours, that's getting some time under your belt. Don't let nobody tell you different, okay? Because people's like, oh, they only got 24 hours. Let me tell you something. If you got past that, you're on your way to your victory. Okay, humiliation, okay? Humility, or whatever they say, okay? You can feel it, okay? Some examples of humility is often revealed and may help us understand the concept, okay? Since we've been in recovery, everything we believe in the past has been challenged. We've been barraged with new ideas. For instance, if we believe we were in control, just the fact that we wound up in AA or NA admitting that we are powerless was probably enough to change our outlook because of our addiction, okay? You got to remember, we failed to learn the lessons that life isn't what have taught us about how much control one individual has, okay? Through our abstinence in the working of the first 6 steps, we have learned a great deal about how to live. We didn't just learn how to live. You can taste food better. Yes. One day at a time. One is too many, and 1,000 is never enough. Okay? I'm telling you. Removing ourselves from the arena in which such games are played exposed us to new ideas. We learned that it was okay to have feelings and to show them. Okay, because you're going to find people that's going to bring up your past, and they, because all the narcissists in the world and other people that have that are egotistical, okay, you're going to find them picking, but that's okay, let them. But you know what? Even when we was using and we showed them how we felt, we acted on what they wanted us to do, okay? And then when you're under their influence, you really get more evil, okay? We found out that the rules of the street only made sense on the street. So everything we did on the street was only supposed to be in the street. In the real world, they were crazy and often dangerous. Because I'm going to tell you something. I live dangerously. Okay? And I don't have no shame in saying it. Sometimes I still think I'm bad because I got to remember that I'm still recovering since 2001, but I'm still learning things too. We become softer, more vulnerable, and we no longer mistook kindness for weakness, okay? In other words, people used to play on our emotions again and think that's because we're nice once we get clean, we're nice when we're using. Because me, when I was using, I didn't want to see somebody left out, okay? If they was sitting in the room with me drinking, I was offering them a beer. Okay? Yes. And if somebody didn't do that, I told them, listen, don't you see so-and-so sitting there? Because I kept it real. Anybody would tell you. And I ain't bragging, but I always had a heart of gold. And I will continue on having that, but don't take my kindness for weakness. Okay? Changing these attitudes has a drastic effect. Oftentimes, it even changes our physical appearance. Okay? Because when you're using, you lose weight. You look tired, you're drained and depleted, okay? So, once you get clean, you start picking up weight, you start getting that glow, you start smiling, laughing, your taste buds are back, because I'm going to tell you something, I missed a good taste of food, but I remember now, okay? For real, like your knotted brows and jaws relax into smiles. Tears flow freely out, uncovering our drowning spirit. Okay? Now, I always cried. Okay? But when something hurts me, I cry. When I think something's happy, I cry. Yes, I do. Okay? I do. I don't have no shame. Okay? Most of us realize that we probably need to do something more in this step than just pray for our shortcomings to be removed, because sooner or later they will. Okay? Asking to have our shortcomings removed is done. Prayer and meditation. Okay? Yes. Many of us have arrived in NA or AA convinced that we were victims of bad luck, unfavorable circumstances, and conspiracies through our good intentions. We believe we were good people, but profoundly misunderstood. Yes, that was one of my big things. I was always profoundly misunderstood. We justified any harm we caused as self-defense. If we were capable of realizing that we caused harm at all, feelings of self-pity went hand in hand with that attitude. We reveled in our sufferings, and we secretly knew that the payoff for our pain was never, ever having to look at our part in anything. So back in the day when you took parts in things, but you didn't care. So now when you take parts in things, you better care. And you're going to feel it because oh, this is wrong. Like, no, I shouldn't be doing this. Yes. Okay? Humility is a sense of our own humanness. If this is our first experience with the 7th step, this may be the point when we first feel a sense of compassion for ourselves. Okay? Yes. It's deeply moving to realize for the first time that we're just human and trying our best. So try your best, continue on doing it, get a sponsor, pray, get on your hands and knees, ask for forgiveness. Subscribe to my channel, A.A.Sobriety Clean. Like it, share it, okay? I'm not talking nonsense. I'm reading it out of a book because I feel that it should be out there. And I know the way I talk, I'm going to keep it real and raw because when I used to do meetings, I'm going to tell you something. People's mouth used to hang down because my story is out of this world. And one day I'm going to tell it again. I have no shame. So don't forget, press the subscribe button and like and share. Okay? Thank you. From A.A. Sobriety Clean. Hope all is well. Peace. Good day.